Grab your drinks. It's time to put the world away. Another year has been simulated. It is year 2049, guys, here on my Philippines experiment. Let's mark all these as red. Simmed another year. Got the editor on. I remembered this time. Sometimes I forget. But the Philippines, where I gave the Philippines the best generation through the editor, and the best youth facilities are all their top clubs. So we're surprised. Sometimes it's better youth intakes than other years, of course. Lately, it seems like it's been not as many. We're averaging probably what, around 3 good youth prospects coming in. Guess that's not bad over time. Build a football team. Let's see. Philippines last time they actually took a step backwards, and they were, I think the highest they've been is 28th or 29th. And then last episode was down to 35. So I'm going to say they're going to jump back up to 30. Let's see. What is it? What is it? Whoa! And they're sliding back a little bit. Okay. This is the first time it's done in over how many years we've been playing this. Like, if you could do the math, it's 2049. This is the second year in a row now where we slid backwards in the world rank. Well, we're going to see what happened. We'll look at the national teams and stuff, but first things first, let's see if they still got their generated players tab still at the max is 200. And then we'll look at all the teams here. But, it's disappointing. World ranks, real quick, the world, since I got it on the screen. France, England, Spain, Brazil, Portugal, Argentina, Germany, Belgium, Italy, and Uruguay for the top 10. All right. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, 28th was their highest, and then took a nosedive. We'll see what's happened. Unfortunately, there's been, right, Edgar Cloose, if you guys have been following me, right, he's the best player. He was playing there at Liverpool, and then some reason he's MIA. He's been missing. I don't know what happened to him. I mean, we found him here in the database, but he's not playing for the national team anymore. And he's still Filipino. So I don't know what happened. He's not here. But let's look really quick. The top player is Steven Sobrano. He's that 27-year-old defensive midfielder. He's playing there in Germany still. But he switched over to Osnabrück for $14.5 million. So he's in the Bundesliga and doing good, right? 7. Got a player of the match, assist at 11 appearances. The top Filipino here. And then we got Ricardo Gonzalez. He's the giant goalkeeper. He's still playing there. And I keep saying, yeah, Qatar. He's been playing there since, 2040. And dominating the league. Thought he would have moved on, but hey, he must be happy there. And then Michael Moretta, the M&M, 26-year-old. He's playing in the top league there in Spain. Real San Sebastian, first division, and just over average player. Real quick look at his profile here. Yeah. Spirited personality. Quick pace. Michael Moretta. Brian Barbasso, 29-year-old center back, only 5'9", and that's that Netherlands team. See, I forgot again. He's doing okay there. The Netherlands, they're a good team. Yeah, 13th world rank, and their top league there's a 3.5-star reputation. So he's up there playing with the big boys. And then Miguel Condelisa, 30-year-old right side wing back there. He's playing with the Saudi team. Yeah, and there's Saudi doing really well. He's kicking butt. 23 appearance, 7.71. His best so far in that Saudi league. And then we got John Regales playing with Stallion there. Who's he again? 25-year-old striker. Yep, looks good. Man, quality strike. You can get him for under what? 50,000 pounds. He's been with Stallion for a bit. It's ADT. Kind of almost all the teams here in the Philippines. 2, 3, 4. He's just missing 2 others. Maralica and who's the other team here? I'm missing. Mendiola. Yep, and he's played for all the teams. Not the best though. Huh. I mean, he looks like a good streak. He's got 15 caps, 4 goals for the Philippines. Great composure. Just doesn't work very hard. That's probably what's letting him down. All right. That's the top 6 players according to this. And so let's go. Let's go to the teams. Top 10 clubs right here. The list. The list. So the top 6 teams, they're all at least 2-star reputation now, and they're moving up. So good for them. But the bottom of the Stallion. We're gonna look here really quick, make sure they got all their reputation here. 38.51. I don't adjust that, but I do look at the bank balance and make sure they're all 20. The youth facilities. So it looks like the youth facilities went down 1 click. So we'll make it the best, and let's see what youths, What youths have been introduced or been developed in their youth system? Is there anybody coming good? Any potential youngsters coming here in the Philippines? Oh yeah, okay. Starting off with some good stuff. 2 players, actually, 1 right at 100 potential. Another defensive midfielder. All right, Mark Euphemio. All right, 16-year-old. Yep, I see some mentals, work rates, hard worker already, decent leader. He's determined, he's aggressive. He's got some technique on him, so wish him the best. Welcome to the Philippines League there. So there we go. Nice youth prospects coming through, and the big news, already 78 current ability. So that's probably a starter here. But potential 149. If you guys seen, I've taken a look at some of the top teams in the league, and that would, if he get there, he's a starter. Looks like he's a right back. Kale. I'm not a big, yeah, Kale's okay. I prefer spinach, but Kale's all right. Merzam. If I recall, we've had another Merzam in the past. Let's take a look at him. 14 on the techniques, determined 15. Got some good anticipation, and he's brave. And 16 decisions. So there you go, a 16-year-old that can make good decisions in life. That's kind of rare. I wish him the best, Mr. Kale, Mr. Merzam, 16-year-old. So good for Stallion. Just a real quick look at their current best player is that goalkeeper. He's actually at 103 now, the Kabug guy. Kabug. Okay. Yep. And he's got potential, 150. He's probably the highest. He's the best player, that goalkeeper here. And then the new youth that just came through their system, we just seen Kale is their number 2 potential-wise. And then you got to go down this 28-year-old, 25. And then this, the other one that came through this youth. So, Mark. All right. Not bad. Good start. Stallion's got a couple youngsters. Hopefully they develop. Let's go up to Maralica, Manila. Take a look really quick. 38.77 finances. Look at all that. Look at all that money. And their youth facilities will bump it up to the best. Okay, what youngsters have you guys developed, huh? Anybody through your youth systems? Has there been anybody through your youth systems here? Youth contracts, 16-year-old, 17. That's small. I guess there is some 17. Usually when they come to the youth systems, well, shoot, I've seen some players 15. But mostly they're all 16 and a few 17s. Like this guy's on a youth contract. So we'll see what's happened. Alvin Poe stands at 142. He was last year's though, right? Yeah. A couple years now. So let's get back here to my little thing. So whoa! So so far, we're 2 for 2 in the teams, right? The first team there we looked at. Can't even remember who they are right now. Man, what is up with my memory, guys? Stallion had a couple. Now Maralika, guys. All right. They got a couple. Okay, they got one, but he's 72 already. He's a goalkeeper. And he's 1-6. It's like we just got a lot of goalkeepers and defensive midfielders, it just seems like. 72 already current. 164 potential. Let's look at him. Joseph. This is half the battle trying to pronounce these names, guys. You guys get a good laugh. Zorito. Z-Man here. Joseph Z. Let's look at him. He's 6'4". Philippine. Good handling already at 15. Reflexes of 14. Got a lot to work on, but again, he's only 16. Like the positioning, only a 5. But wish him the best. 164. Let's get there. Their best current guy is that foreigner Mali guy. I thought he's been asking to leave. No one's picked him up. And then we have this Liberian player. It looks like United City might want him, but their best Filipino 93 current is this M&M player, Manuel Mozol. Potential wise is probably the new guy we just seen, guys, right? The goalkeeper. 164. They got another one. That's right. They got Brian Lenora. 162. He's at 81. He's loan listed. That left wing back. Another one. That's right. Alvin Poe. So they got some guys here, Maralika. They can just develop them. They need that game time. Loan them out. Or we need some other teams in the world and to discover them. They get their scouts over here. Yeah, they got a handful. So good stuff. Okay, Philippines looking promising here. United City. Let's look. 4214 is their rep. Finances. Bunch of money still. And let's bump that up there to 20s. All right, huh? United City, what do you got, huh? Let's go. We're on a roll right now, right? We got 2. And that's probably, an average, right? A couple good players every year. That would be nice. What are we sitting at? We lost the 2 for 2. We're 2 for 3 now on teams with over 100. Nobody here, but, there's 95, 92, 94, 90, 96. So no youngsters over 100 potential. Their best guy here is 114 is a Syrian, Amir Abbas. Best Filipino is this Casper still. He's transfer listed. 101 caps for the Philippines, 30-year-old. Next best guy is this 25 years Amani. He's sitting at right at 100 with potential 135. A couple guys at 99s. This Gerald Bergoli, I remember him, right? 32-year-old. He's on his way down, so he didn't even get 100, unfortunately. And such a waste of all that 55 points of his potential not getting achieved. And that's what happens. I mean, I could do this again and again and like save it and sim it again. And this player, maybe he got injured. The playability is there, and there's different outcomes every time you do this. If these same players are generated with these same attributes, you know what I mean? This guy he might have transferred over to another country and it might have been planned, or he might have got a hip injury and just ruined his whole career. Oh, this guy's looking like he's wanted by Baguio. That's cool. So not even the top 6 teams are getting some players here. The best potential players at 162. That Jason. So another goalkeeper. Jason Muros, 29-year-old, 2 caps for the Philippines. And that Paul Beasley. Look at that. How much has he been scoring goals? He got 14 finishing, 14. He's a 14 man, right? 14 finishing, 14 first touch, 14 header, penalty taken, technique, off the ball, composure, and balance, all 14. Oh. They're just not using him at all, huh? Yeah, he needs to move on. 21. He's got to go to a bigger club. It's a shame. They just got so much talent, I guess, now. They're or striker wise. To get that 158, he's going to have to move on. All right, there's United City. Let's go to the Asgols development team. 2 stars. Everyone's 2 stars except for Kaya's 2.5. So, Asgols development team. What do you guys have, huh? What do you guys have this year? Again, guys, all that stuff, you get the editor, it's a few bucks. And you can sim and create your own football fantasy world. So much stuff to do. This is only just a fraction of what I'm showing you. The behind the scenes, or their current ability. These players that are generated, they got a current ability that the game gives them and a potential ability. Let's see, should we have mine? And I can go by age. So we look at the new youths that came through the system. Unfortunately, no one's over even 100. So, but the bottom 2 teams so far, they got a couple good youths. Their best player here at the Asgols is this Mali player. So there's a couple Mali players here running around the Philippines, but their best Philippine guy is Vincent Martins, a 33-year-old, at 108. Potential wise, 149. This is Uruguayan, but Matthew Bugas, striker, 18-year-old, 141 potential. He's loan listed. And yeah, for 18, he looks really good. That concentration up there, buddy. I mean, he's a slow striker, but all right, that's the Asgols development team. Mendiola, here we go. Mendiola, 43-64, bunch of monies, and bump up these youths. Let's see who they got in. I don't know. To me, it's like Christmas every time. What new youths, promising youths, have come through? It's like I don't know if you guys know American football, the draft and stuff. You're all these hopes and dreams, right? These new youths guys that are coming in, the youngsters that are make our team better. All right. Whoa! Take a look at this guy. A 170 potential. But I'm not amazed by this. This current ability is already 106. I think that's the best current ability player I've seen since we've been doing this. He's a 16-year-old right back, Julian Malaria. Let's look at this. He might be a wonder kid. Promising fullback, the media says. Good for him. Place of birth, Binyan. I know I'm probably pronouncing that right or wrong. Good for this guy. Right back. He's professional, so that's cool. Got a these are why I have youth intakes. Look at this. This is the player you want to discover. And get him on your team. I mean, already can jump into this, probably the first starting team here for Mendiola. Good for them. Good for them. Like to see that. And that was it, right? They got a guy 99, 98, another 98. Their best guy currently is probably is Iranian, but the Philippine wise is that youngster we just see, Julian. Welcome aboard here, Julian de Mendiola. And then the potential is probably Julian as well. Oops, that's him. Okay, Mendiola. Hopes and dreams on this new youngster. Looks awesome. And then Kaya, guys, they're their best team here in the Philippines. Potential-wise, they're over 5,000. 5,206 to be exact. Bunch of money, but they're the lowest of them all. They're paying big money to their players. We'll get this up to 20. Hopefully they can upgrade their seating. Like their seating capacity. Wait, seating capacity 0. It's capacity 10,000. Man, they got all that money. Why aren't they upgrading their facilities? That'd be cool. And we can go in there and we can max it out. Let me know, guys, what you guys want. 20s right now. It's been working fine like this. Okay, what youths, has Kaya produced? So far, not bad this year. There's been what, 4 or 5 players that we've seen Philippines have come through the youth systems. So this is probably one of the better youth intakes. There was a couple teams that didn't have any, but we've had 5 or 6 that I can count that have been over 100, and that's one of the better years. So we had this one player, Louis Lee. What a name. I like that. 104 potential. He's a center back. Louis Lee, he knows how to tackle. Got some teamwork, and he's determined. So I wish him that he's driven. So I see him. That helps. Personalized like that to get to reach your potential. But of course, you need to play, and they need to play him. And then they got this J. Engo. It's probably pronounced not that way, but looks like J. Engo to me. Currently, he's already 84, so that's quality. And a 169 potential. Let's take a look at him. A left back. Physically good already. The good decision. Man, they've had these good decision makers here, huh? This youth intake. At 16, my decision was probably a negative 1 or something. 15 decisions already. Teamwork's not bad. Technique, first touch is okay, but his physicals are already really good. And work on that strength. That happens gradually over the years. Let's go work on that strength. Yeah, good for them. So Kaya's got some play. They probably are the best quality players. Currently wise, their best player is this Colombian player, Juan Daniel Parlaza, defender. Yep. Good heading. He's just short. He can head it. He's got quality heading if he can reach it. His reach is only an 8. All right. So yeah, 134. Best Philippine player. Man, you gotta go quite a ways down. 98. And the Jose, he's actually listed, huh? He's probably unhappy not getting game time. Jose Nakazato. Sounds Japanese. But fast. Look at that. 17 pace. 21-year-old. Right side midfielder. And then potential-wise is probably the new guy we just saw. Yep. 16-year-old left back, J. Ngo. All right, there's the intakes, guys. Let's get to these national teams. They're all based here in the Philippines. Sometimes we'll get some youths that are just playing elsewhere. We've seen a couple Australian or Filipinos that are playing in the Australian leagues. So I'll go by their potential-wise. That great goalkeeper, look at that. He's probably going to dominate here for years. Only 16, 164 potential. What have the under-19s done? They've done some pretty impressive stuff last time. Oh, man, they lost in the finals. The Asian under-19s championship final. They lost to Iran 2-0. Boo. So past winners, right? The Philippines won it the last year. They've actually done really well since 2030. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 years in a row there. And Iran won. Philippines the runner-up. Iran won it back in 2028. But I would say the Philippines in the last few years been dominating. Under 19s, good stuff. They're performing well. Let's get to the under 20s. They're all based here in the Philippines, and there's usually not too many matches. Yeah, there's nothing the last couple years. So let's go to the under 21s. Just a couple guys, not too many matches. And nope, under 22. Here we go. Here's the big guys. Under 23s, just under the national team, right? They're getting ready to get into the senior squad. Potential, let's see, based. They're all based in the Philippines, under 23s. What have you guys been doing, huh? You guys been winning? You guys been winning matches? Where did the last time I left off? Right, and they're in this under 23s the Asian Cup qualifying, and they had a bunch of friendlies. And then, oh, they lost Australia. So where are they sitting at? So they didn't qualify, huh? Yeah, 'cause they lost, as we've seen it. They beat Oman. There. Well, we can just go back. Okay. Can't see the groups. There has to be a way, right? Past winners. Stages. Groups. All groups. They didn't qualify. They got third there. What's this? Thailand under 23s have been randomly chosen over Jordan 23s. Both teams finished on 1 point with the same record. Okay. Oh, so whatever. They got third place. They didn't qualify. They didn't make them qualify, but the Philippines got 3. They won that one, and then they lost. We've seen it to the Syria and Australia, the under 23s. All right, not the best showing. And then obviously we've seen the rankings go down for the Philippines ranks. What we're 30? What was it? 38 now. So they must have taken some hits here, some losses. Let's look at current ability wise. Who's their best player? That's right now that we see here. They might have not called some players up, like in between matches. Vincent Martins, Casper, potential wise, they got some 158 player that won. Is this the national team? Huh, they're all based in the Philippines here. So they must have not had a match for a while because all their big stars that are based over in Germany and England aren't showing up here. So let's just look at their squad or their the schedule, seeing what's been happening. 48, is that what I? Okay, yeah, left off here. So this year 48 all last year here. Won some World Cup stuff. Man, we didn't lose at all. Beat Afghanistan, Yemen, Kuwait, had a friendly. Beat Qatar, tied with South Korea. They're a good team. Friendly, we lost to Iraq. Then we had a losing streak here, Australia and Iran. So that took us out. Oh, man. So no World Cup, Asian qualifying. But then we're in the C Championship. We're kicking butt there. And again, it's just a common. You guys, it's Thailand. We beat them away. That's awesome. We showed up away, but at home we got embarrassed. 4. They've scored against us. 4-1. I wish I can show the past matches because Thailand's had our number. If I went back, you guys would see in the finals, Thailand is just, they've owned us. But we beat them maybe once or twice. They're at 39. So, we're even with them. Oh no, we're 38. They're tied there with Wales in world rankings. But they've had our number. Oh, we got to get them. And now we start in World Cup qualifying final stage. So we're still in it. Okay. My number of teams 12. Okay, there's 10 games. They play each team twice. Okay, we're still in it then. What am I talking about here? So we still got to play Qatar. South Korea is a tough one. Got to beat Iraq. We got to win out. We got to win here. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But we got to find this Cloose guy. We've seen him. He was the top player, the Filipino player for the longest time. Edgar Cloos. Did he retire? Is he still 32-year-old and he's still playing for Liverpool? Filipino. He retired from international duty. I wonder why he's not showing up. Look at that. 205,000 per week. Star player. Let's just look what his biography here. It's kind of scrambled. It's hard to read. But I like looking like at his achievements, milestones. There's what he's done with Liverpool, Community Shield winners, FA Cup runners-up, division champions there, Liverpool, Carabao Cup winners. But his individual awards, he's got in the 2048 last year, Asian Player of the Year runner-up, shortlisted for the Asian Player of the Year, named in Liverpool's seasonal best 11. He got Asian Player of the Year the year before too, 47, runner-up Asian Player. Came the most expensive. Yeah, we saw that one. But I mean, he's the best one that we can find. What other players that we're missing out here on the game then? What other Filipinos? He's not here. And he's not in the games. Has he been playing? Right, against that Thailand, the finals, he didn't show up. So, like I said, he must have retired. It probably said on his biography, huh, guys? Yeah, it might have said on his biography. Somewhere it might be in here where maybe he like retired from international duty. I don't know why. That's his choice, huh? I might be blind. You know, he went on to make 125 appearances and score 21 goals for his country. But it doesn't say that I can see anywhere else. Actually, the career stats. It'd be international duty. Yeah, okay, so 0 that year. Oh, he had 2, okay, that year. 7. So they're slowly going up on the 7, 10. Yeah, he just didn't make this year. I mean, last year he only had the 2 international duties. So maybe Liverpool's not letting him go. It's like, nope, I don't want you to go. Can you please stay? We got more important games here with Liverpool. So that might be the thing. But still, I don't know why he's not on the Philippines. That'd be the top player of the world. One of the top players in the world. Anyway, speaking of the world, we saw the rankings, right? Let's look at the award winners really quick. Major nations. Yep, that's the top 10. Okay, the biggest clubs in the world: PSG, Liverpool. I guess we can look at it this way too. PSG, Liverpool, Real Madrid. Oh, both Madrid teams are just right there. Chelsea, Newcastle, Man City, Bayern, Seville, Monaco, Nimes, and Bournemouth, and Barcelona. Finances should be Philippines. Yeah, China and the Philippines. USA's got a few in there. The richest clubs. Rankings. Saw that. All right. Yeah, just the award winners we like to look at, right? Goal 50, the Liverpool player. Not sure what goal 50 is. I still haven't looked it up. World Goalkeeper of the Year, though, is this Greek player. You got a Czech, and you have a Senegal player. All right. Golden Glove, usually about the same peoples. Goal 50, we looked at that. Next gen, cool. Next gen, a Hungarian, a Greek, and a Portuguese. Maybe one day we'll have a Philippine up here, huh? Man. Yeah, no. Oh, that's different. A Cape Verde, a Verdarian. Huh. I don't see many of those players. That country being represented. Under 21 Player of the Year. Got this Mexican, Vicente Torres. Look at that, 19 years old, and look at those numbers. 23 caps for Mexico, 1 goal. He's a left attacking midfielder. Plays for, who's this? France team. Cool little logo, huh? All right. World Footballer of the Year. This PSG English player is Henry. Look at that. Another Liverpool player, David Oliver, 30-year-old. Oh my goodness. And then another English player here. So top 3 World Football of the Year are all English players. The striker here for Newcastle. Oh, wow. He's probably got the best numbers of them all 3. Numbers, attributes wise. All bronze there is with my color scheme that I like. My goodness. This is usually the same World Golden Ball. Yeah, they just switched positions, first and second. And World Player of the Year. All the same. So all these 3, basically all the 3 players, World Player, World Golden Ball Player of the Year, and World Team of the Year is kind of fun to look at. Let's see what teams, because these are all new gens now, right? These are all fake computer generated. Maybe a couple real life players in there somewhere. But really quick look at their numbers. My goodness. Striker from Liverpool looks amazing. They're all good. These are the best players in the world. They're all got to be quality, right? Brazilians, bunch of Brazilians in there. There's a Saudi player. Cool. Like to see different countries being represented in here. The world of football is a global sport. But yeah, Liverpool, I can see really quick by my eyes. Man City's got a couple. PSG's probably got 3. Man City's got 2. Liverpool's got 3. I can see something like that. Newcastle's got 3 as well. Madrid. No one's got more than 3. I could be wrong, but that's to be the expected. Nothing out of the abnormal, right, for the clubs wise. Maybe Genoa, but I mean they're a good quality team. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to sim another year here. And hopefully the Philippines can be higher than 38. Where are they going to be next year? I think they're going to take 3 steps backwards the next year it'll be 3 steps backward. But I think it's going to stop here at 38, and they're going to start heading back up. I'm going to say under 30. I'm going to say 33. Go back up to 33. All right. Especially, I was pretty pleased. There's like, what, 5 or 6 new youths that came through there that look quality. So there we go. I'm going to go and let's leap forward, if I remember how to do it right. Go on holiday for another 365 days. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, keep moving forward.